news for fitness enthusiasts. Virgin Active opens again tomorrow, but the country's largest gym chain says it's disappointed with the 50-person limit that's been imposed by government. To discuss this further, I'm joined via Skype from Cape Town by Virgin Active's Chief Marketing and Technology Officer, Nikki Cockcroft. Nikki, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's important that in that intro I said fitness enthusiasts are excited to head to the gym yet again, because it really has become a part of many people's lifestyle, isn't it? How prepared are you and your team to receive those fitness fanatics who can't wait to come through your doors?
We've been working tirelessly within the new limits to try and accommodate everybody. But I think you're right, the fitness enthusiasts are very excited to be at our doors at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And we look forward to welcoming them back.
Now, a lot of organizations speak about how lockdown has allowed them to do quite a bit of soul searching about how they reacted to something like a pandemic, something like a health crisis, which is at the core of the business of Virgin Active, isn't it? Now, your organization came in for quite a bit of criticism in the weeks leading up to the lockdown being imposed. There were 2 gyms that were closed down because of a positive test, the one in Cresta and I think Melrose Arch, if memory serves me at the time. And there's quite a bit of criticism from people saying, you guys didn't take this seriously enough faster. And the response from your organization at the time was, well, we're following international best practice at that time. But of course, coronavirus is a moving monster, as it were. We're learning about it all the time. What kind of soul searching was done by your organization about that initial reaction, and how have you taken learnings from it?
Thanks. We take any member feedback very, very seriously. We had people training with us up until we closed the doors 5 months ago now. And during those 5 months, we really prepared our gyms. We've spaced our equipment. We've put in all the cleaning and hygiene protocols. And in addition to that, we wanted to keep our members active. So we introduced online workouts with live workouts so that they continue exercising throughout the pandemic. I think it's important that we understand the role that exercise has to play in keeping people fit and healthy. And it's very important to us in terms of changing people's lives and maintaining that exercise throughout. I think people really kind of jumped on board and continued to train with us. We could see with the online workouts how important it was to them to stay fit. And we look forward to bringing them back into the clubs tomorrow.
Now, obviously, your staff is being trained in terms of the physical things that they need to do, in terms of sanitizing areas all the time. Can you give us an idea of what kind of protocols have been put in place?
Absolutely. We have to work within the government limits of 50 people. So we've introduced a booking and screening system, which will open for bookings at midday today. We have retrained our staff not only on the cleaning protocols and how to deal with new types of conflict and how to manage the spacing and social distancing. We have also been training around how humans are going to come back into exercising. So what happens if somebody's overtrained during the pandemic? What happened if somebody is undertrained, and how we maintain physiological fitness without gaining injury. So it's beyond just the cleaning, training, and safety and hygiene. It's also been about how to exercise coming out of this.
I would expect that it also means that all of your members wanting to use the facilities need to be wearing a mask as well. How have you trained staff to deal with instances where somebody's pitched up and they perhaps don't believe in wearing a mask?
We have placed articles online about the safety of training with a mask, kind of debunked any myths around the effect of training with a mask. We also have training masks available should somebody want a mask that's to use while being active. I think it's important that everybody just does their best. I think masks are really important. And as long as the guidelines are in there that everybody needs to be wearing masks, that's what we'll expect our members to do.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. All the best to you and your team. That is Nikki Cockcroft. She is Virgin Active's Chief Marketing and Technology Officer. All the fitness buffs will be heading back to at early dawn tomorrow morning, and that will not include me.
Yep, you and I will not be there. But listen, it's fantastic for, everybody who's waiting. A lot
No,
of people have been
absolutely.
waiting for this.
And also think about all the people that they employ as well in different roles in those gyms. Very important for them to be able to earn a living at this time as well. And it's going to be up to people's choice whether or not they do want to go back to the gym now or perhaps wait a little bit later and wait for the dust to settle, as it were.
Very